Hi there,
Don't make him like that anymore.
is it? Stum. It's Rhydian. Okay, you start then.
No, after you.
God.
Yes.
Hi there, it's Rhydian here.
Hi, Rhydian.
Hi.
Right.
Don't make this any more
lost it.
painless.
I've lost it, mate.
Come on. Go on.
I'm Ritzy.
I'm Matt.
I'm Rhydian.
Dumb and Dumber. And we're the Joy Formidable. And you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to our interview with the Joy Formidable. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome. How are you doing?
Welcome. Very good.
Thank
Yeah.
Very good indeed.
Nice to be back in Toronto.
Yeah, we're
Happy
so
to be
excited
here.
to have you.
Yeah.
We're
Same
totally excited to be here.
It was a little cheesy, but I'll give you that one.
Always cheesy, Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Like a gorgonzola in the heat.
Stinking. In the heat.
Fragrant.
Since we last spoke at Riot Fest when you were last here, you've actually dropped your new record, Hitch. Congratulations.
Thank
you very much.
You're welcome. What's been the coolest thing to happen since you released this new album?
Oh, well, we've been itching to get out on the road so much, haven't we? I think the coolest thing is just being out doing that and connecting with, with our audience again, because it's been funny, like when you hold away for a year, not really seeing anybody. It drives you a bit loopy, so getting back out on the road is up there for me. I don't know about these fuckwits.
Yeah. How rude. No, I definitely think I think when you, like Riz was saying, you have 12 months off the road, and it's not like trepidation. I think that's a little bit too strong, but definitely that kind of slight feeling of like it feeling quite weird coming back.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Nobody
It's
knows.
been lovely. It's been great seeing our audiences again and playing these songs live. So it's felt really exciting and alive and very honest. Yeah.
We mentioned being locked away, and it was the three of you in a studio in North Wales. So kind of take us into the studio. If your fans were to see what's in there, the vibe of the place, what's it like?
It was essentially a house, where we kind of took over one room, left the drums up there, amps, the computer. So we just had our space, It was pretty tight, but that was fine. We're used to that.
It worked,
And actually, it was really good fun experimenting with all the different mic placements. We had a mic in the kitchen, one in the whole room.
Top of the stairs.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Driving Mr. Thomas round the bend because he kept hearing the fridge.
Can't
and he
do
was
with
such
it,
a
man.
fucking diva. He's like, I don't do my drum takes if I can hear the fridge.
Yeah.
Production values, man. If it wasn't for me saying, put that clock away, our album would have a clock all over it.
Our album would actually be in time.
Lols.
He's smashing the drums, and he's wondering if a bit of buzzing is going to come through. I'm like, I don't think it's going to come through. Don't
I'm
worry.
like that bloke who painted the chapel or whatever it was. It's like, no one's going to know. Oh, no.
What, Michelangelo?
That's it, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
That one, yeah.
To the chapel.
Here lieth Matt
always
Thomas,
forget.
just like Michelangelo. That's the first thing that comes to mind, yeah.
The turtle.
You painted some kind of ceiling at the back of the house, yeah? But that's another
The
story.
porcelain ceiling.
The brownest of turtles.
So would you say the recording and process together kind of went off without a hitch?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're starting now. He's got you going.
Spicy.
Yeah. Well, this is what happens when you've just the three of you in a room for a year.
Yeah.
Go a bit doolally.
Yeah, there was no hitches, I suppose. I think it was like a real kind of up and down of being really excited by what we were making, feeling really close musically, and then sometimes just the intensity of, I suppose, the three of us. Sometimes it's kind of good to have a mediator of some description. So there were a few kind of good kind of locking of horns, a few arguments, a few tears, but all kind of to the same end, I suppose. And I think if you're writing something that means something, then I don't know, you have to kind of go through some kind of range of emotions at the same time. So
yeah, of course, you understand they all have respect for the final goal ultimately, and having a few battles along the way is fine. The key thing is that you're still there together at the end because you care about it. It'd be strange if you agreed on everything, wouldn't it? It's not always a democracy in a way, but well, not when Ritzy's involved anyway. So.
Somebody has to be a tyrant sometimes.
Despot.
Well, I want to bring up the video for the last thing on my mind. What was it like sifting through all of those different dancing videos? Because you came across some really good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you. But
God,
it was hard to find, actually, though. I have to say.
Hours and hours spent looking at Bulge, and then we started looking for stuff for the video. It was such hard work.
Yeah.
No, it was it was good fun, but then actually it was pretty difficult, wasn't it? That was the point, really.
I think it
was
did
hard.
Emphasize the point that we were trying to make, because obviously the statement was that we felt like there's an imbalance in, kind of like the objectification in music videos, and we were just addressing that as a statement. You don't see that many men in music videos from a female gaze, and being quite vulnerable, being quite free in the moment. But yeah, it was actually hard to find some of the material. If you key in things like female gaze, you actually got a lot more footage of somebody staring at a female's behind than actually her perspective. So, it was
interesting, kind of highlighted.
As we highlighted it as we were making it.
Yeah.
Well, being that there were so many different dance moves, you had everything from hip shaking to guys just like doing this the whole time. What are some of your favorite dance moves?
What some of I love a bit of flamenco. I love the kind of pain in it, really, and the drama. And it's something I've kind of recently gotten into as well. I've been over to places like Seville, and been lucky enough to see the gypsies on the street doing it, and it's just so ingrained into their way of life. It's not just a performance; they do it anyway, So yeah, that's been a big one for me. I like flamenco.
You like dancing as well. You've got some good dance moves. I mean, he's dancing on the cover of the album.
Oh yeah.
Of the album.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You call that dancing?
It kind of looks like he's being sick as well. Like we just had to pull the car over to let him out.
Yeah.
Or what we call having an epi in the UK.
Yeah.
But it's all good, man. It's movement, isn't it?
I was actually trying to emulate some kind of North American Indian rain dance.
Exactly, yeah.
And, didn't really work. It was still sunny for days. So, there is
why didn't you listen to me?
That was one of your favorites.
I think just
the conga.
No, definitely not the conga.
The bird.
Oops.
The funky chicken.
No, I was going to say any type of dancing apart from ones that are really structured, because they're just kind of like, whatever gets you going, whether or not you can dance or not. It's just nice to be comfortable enough that you feel like moving, or it gets you, but I find like structured dancing really weird, like line dancing or the conga or any kind of group dancing where everybody's doing the same fucking thing. It's like, that's not the point of dancing, which is to kind of like...
Right?
But
precisely.
Then on the other end of the spectrum, there's interpretive dance, which is often quite a bit bizarre too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's interpretive.
That's true.
I don't mind
that.
I need an interpreter.
I suppose there's a place for, because some of it just shows technical prowess, I suppose, rather than...
Yeah. There's a place for it all, I think.
Not line dancing.
Not line dancing. No. I don't know, there's something about learning the steps, I think, is kind of a bit of a challenge for people. And other times it's about being free, I don't know. It's like, no, not really.
No.
You're now taking the album out on the road, as we mentioned before. You're here in Toronto, but I saw that you were doing a little bit of record shopping. Someone picked up an ELO record, whoever that was. Very nice.
Oh,
no,
what, today?
No, a few days ago in Reno. I like when it's lovely getting to a city, and especially if you kind of like in a neighborhood, or sometimes if you travel a bit, trying to find some kind of cool record stores. But I haven't got any more room in my suitcase, so I'm gonna have to stop for I've only got a few more days left. I'm up to capacity.
That's the
now.
thing with getting vinyl while you're on the road as well, because you're always having to be aware of your weight. Otherwise, you'll get charged, you know, and flying
not
back
your
home.
actual body weight, not bothered by
Well,
that.
you should
Your suitcase weight.
You should be bothered about your weight as well. And if you get above 20 million stone, you should be concerned.
I think I'll know about it. I don't think I'll have to weigh myself. When
That's the limit that you get charged on United, isn't it? 20 million
stone. Excuse me, sir. Your baggage is fine, but
you're going to bring the plane down.
Yeah.
No, so having a vinyl fetish is a tricky one when you're on the road, really.
Yeah,
you know.
I've definitely got a problem.
Yeah, because vinyl's quite heavy, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Just all that.
And it gets
plastic.
warped when you fly.
Yeah, don't rub it in. Yeah, no. I'm not buying any more for a minute.
What's some of the most prized vinyl that you own? Being that you all have a vinyl fetish.
I don't know. Do you guys have much on vinyl? I suppose.
I haven't.
It's mostly me, I suppose, in terms of.
Yeah, it's been a little while now because I haven't had a vinyl player for, unfortunately, quite a few years. But
Loser.
I'm kind of without a bass at the moment, you know. I think that's what it is until I have a solid bass, and then I will absolutely be investing in it, you know. But
I've got Radiohead's first ever release. That's.
Nice.
But I think my dad's nicked it, so.
yeah,
Sick.
typical.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I think that's where I get it from. The problem is he's got such a big vinyl collection that I won't be able to find
Can
it.
never find it. No.
I'll have to do years and years of searching.
Did he not alphabetize it?
No, he's sick, but he's not quite that sick.
Oh yeah, good
He'll
point.
maybe
Really?
want it.
It makes your life a bit easier, though, don't it, if you've got thousands of records?
Well, this is what. Would you put it in alphabetical order or genre order or?
So he hasn't put them in any order?
Not really, no. But
He just knows where they all are. That's pretty...
No, he doesn't know where they are.
Oh,
no,
right,
no.
okay.
It's like a free throw.
Every time you want to pick out a record, it takes hours.
It's like a car boot
that
for the
sounds like a bit of a
clinically
nightmare.
insane.
Well, to wrap things up today, is there anything you want to say to all of your fans who are going to be viewing the interview?
Go on, Mr. Thomas. This is your
What,
moment
our
now.
fans?
Come on.
Well, thanks, our fans. But for fans of other people, why aren't you listening to us? Eh? Get on with it. Have a listen. We make some music too, not just that whatever you're listening to, Beyonce or
USB
Fred.
over there.
What's his name?
Fred, what's his name?
I don't know, those popular people.
Fred Flintstone.
That's it.
Over there.
Fred Flintstone.
Knocking those rocks together.
Anyway, have a listen to us.
With Barney.
We're quite good on some days. Not Sundays, some days.
Some days.
Yeah. Anything you want to add?
No, after that, no.
Good.
I'm good.
Right, okay,
I'll
shut
leave
up.
you with those words.
Peace
my
out.
time.
I think those are beautiful parting words. Just thank you so much for catching up with us today.
Pleasure.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
nice to
Good
see
to be
you
here
again.
again.
You
Thank you
too.
so much.
My pleasure. And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all sorts of interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands. See you next time.
Fred Flintstone.
Bye.